Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Vamos lá, vamos lá.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
Ué. Olá.
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face of such cruelty.
É complicado, né, moça? Mas a gente vai resolver isso aí. Fica tranquila. Deixa com o pai.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Vamos queimar tudo. Confusão, rapaz. Tiro, porrada e bomba. Caraca, que lugar bonito.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, you'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think...
Caramba, eles lá vão invadir outra terra. Olha lá. Os caras só querem guerra, velho.
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sandbreck is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do.
Mano, esse banco desse cara aí parece ser nem um pouco confortável, viu? Olha isso. Isso é louco. Caramba, o cara só chegou, jogou a bomba e saiu.
Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
E lá vamos para mais guerra. Os caras não cansam de guerrear, velho.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the mother crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
Tem que bater a faquinha, tem que bater a faquinha. Ha!
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
É isso.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Caramba, pode crer, a gente acabou com as nossas... A gente usou todas as nossas poções, né? Caraca. A gente tem que comprar várias poções, né? Usamos todas. Bora lá comprar então.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick...
E tia?
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The holy capital. And what business would you lot having... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Nem queira saber, tia. A gente vai queimar tudo lá. Então vamos lá. A gente precisa de poção. Super poção.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better
Mais um
price
aqui.
than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Beleza, beleza. Várias coisas pra vender pra
Maybe
ela.
next
Opa.
time, eh? You'll not find a better price than that.
Não, pera, a gente comprou! Não! Que droga! Eu pensei que eu tava na aba vender.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
Que merda, cara. Nossa, é isso então.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, somewhat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
What do you suppose it could be?
Fale com o outro, beleza. Tomando uma sopa aqui, rapaz. Fala comigo.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it.
Que novidade, né?
Bloodthirsty little miss, that one.
Só guerra.
That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
Beleza.
That's good of you, but who is this dame and where will I find her?
Até imagino que essa dama aí.
Proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill
Proprietária da casa de má reputação.
A woman. Right.
Beleza.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Relatório completo? Não sei se vai ter como te dar um relatório completo não, hein, cara. Ô, cara, só escutando a conversa. Relatórios de aliados desbloqueados. Ah. Agora você pode ver os relatórios de aliados falando com Gaut. No balcão de relatórios de aliados. No refeitório. Do esconderijo. Nossa, tô lendo péssimo. É o sono. Esses documentos compilados pelos Rompe Maldição contêm informações sobre missões disponíveis em Valesha. Ok.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Vamos falar com ele.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the Curse Breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
O que você sabe? Eu faço o que o outro que eu faço o que o outro que diz? Que? Isso não faz sentido algum. Eu faço o que o outro que diz? Que? Acho que você pode dizer que eu sou o braço direito dele. Mano, que tradução foi essa, velho? Meu Deus. Ele é um mestre severo, mas não tanto quanto o meu antigo mestre. Quando aquele homem me espancou até eu sangrar e me jogou na rua para morrer, foi outro que me achou e me deu um teto. Caramba, agora sei porque você fala tão mal, cara. Apanhou até um caramba, né? Até onde me consta, tenho uma dívida com ele. Por isso eu ajudo a cuidar das finanças e a ler todos os relatórios que vêm dos nossos aliados do continente Gêmeos. E se parecer alguém por aí que precisa da nossa ajuda, eu anoto isso para poder encaminhar os voluntários ao rumo certo. Beleza. Está disposto? Agora não, cara. Agora não. A gente tá indo numa missão de guerra. A gente tá indo ali... A gente tá indo ali numa missão de guerra, cara. Depois a gente fala com você.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake said is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Pô, cara, conta com isso não, hein, cara.
I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Beleza, beleza, pô. Vambora, rumo à guerra. Bora, dog. Ala perdida. Vambora.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Ah, vamos procurar a dama. Dá pra fazer uma viagem rápida? Minha nossa senhora, o negócio é do outro lado. Vamos viajar pra cá. Pelo amor de Deus. Vambora, vambora. Ah, esses animais aqui são muito bonitos para matar eles. Matar só os feios, tá ligado? Eu não vou, cara. Não, cara. Eu sei que você é feio, mas não vou te matar não, cara. Relaxa. Relaxa. Você não vai dropar nada de interessante. Então, esquece. Deixar o poder do fogo. E vambora. Olha o cachorro. Beleza.
There. Northreach.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel.
Bordel.
But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
É aquilo, né? A profissão mais antiga do mundo. Desde que o mundo é mundo, tem essa profissão. Prostituição.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you.
Eh?
The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
Olha
Do you
aí.
think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Já sabe. É, ela mesma. É. Percebe-se.
Leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
Claro. Confiança é meu segundo sobrenome.
Why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings
Aí é
us
bom.
here.
Aí é bom. Fazendo sempre o bem. Receber o bem, faz o bem.
Obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course,
his master deign to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Caramba, essa conversa tá com tom, né? Que eu nunca sei onde é que essa conversa vai chegar. Nunca sei qual a intenção da conversa. Vamos nessa. Isabel.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
É isso, foi fácil. Opa. Ih, ainda não.
Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
Vocês que têm sorte, rapaz. Deu não querer confusão aqui com vocês. Senão estariam os dois mortos.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement. As do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
É, vamos nessa, né? Caramba, como é que a mulher foi tão rápido, velho? Caraca. Outra dama?
If anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Ah, muito obrigado. Vou poder desfrutar de suas belezas.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me.
O povo pra se perder nesse jogo, viu?
Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation.
O povo aqui some, viu? Caraca.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best.
Claro.
Oh, and take this.
Lua com estrelas.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
Ok. Vamos priorizar a missão.
I should probably start here.
E aí, moça, viu alguma coisa?
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared?
The day before. She was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did.
Caramba, velho.
Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Ela sumiu porque perdeu um pente, velho. Pô.
Let's see what her chambermaid
Esse
can tell us
povo
then.
precisa realmente arrumar uns problemas pra ver o que é problema mesmo, viu?
So you're the new escort
Caraca.
things have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
Quem?
You do?
Quem? Bora, desembucha.
Garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him
Aí
get away
sim.
with this.
Isso que é uma ajuda.
And you'll find her.
Pode deixar. Enfiar a espada na barriga dele.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Vamos lá.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
It's not that. The garrisons are being called back to the capital. We're to join the legions.
Boa. Só no desenrolo. Vambora. Ei, rapaz, é você? É você que eu vou quebrar a cara?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off!
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
Exatamente, rapaz.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moore is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Vamos lá. Ele deve ter zarpado com a mulher então, pô. Sozinho ele não foi.
Tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moore. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
Exatamente.
And you plan on traveling to Moore to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways.
Moça, eu posso me transformar em um gigante.
Love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Ah, você podia fazer isso, né, moça? Vamos lá. Nossa, vai ser longe, hein? Vamos lá. Pô, deveria ter uma montaria aqui, viu? Andar mais rápido pelos lugares. Ó, o castelo que a gente vai queimar lá. Caramba.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Caramba, essa montanha de gelo. Que da hora aí. Oh, me deixa em paz, moça. Falei nada com você, pô. Ai, ai, chat. Ah, até que tamo... Ó. Mais rápido do que eu imaginei. Mano, olha que idiotice. Se desse pra eu matar esse cara. Que merda, velho. Ah, coisa chata, hein? Vamos lá.
The people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says. It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Ei, é com você mesmo que eu quero falar.
What do you want?
Não, pera. Não, não é com você.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon.
You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Ele tá nos estábulos, né? Que ela falou. Isso, aqui mesmo. E amigão?
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Ah, deixa esse cara comigo. Ele tentar alguma coisinha pra ele ver. Vambora. Deixa ele tentar alguma coisinha pro nosso lado. Se ele não vai tomar o que é dele. E aí, caixeiro?
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
Cara, abaixa a bola.
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have.
É... Agora tá pianinho, né, rapaz?
What is it that she requires of me?
Baixa a bola, viu?
Has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago? A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one.
Opa, olha aí o pente aí.
It was an antique. It most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins.
Matou a menina. Matou a menina. Certeza.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame.
É bom saber.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Você quer trabalho de graça, cara. Você acha que eu não sei da sua? Vamos lá. Vamos até as ruínas. Cara, certeza que esse cara já matou ela. Certeza abso-fucking-luta. É por aqui?
It smells of death here, Torgal.
É... Olha aí.
We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Sick of Torgal.
Nossa, que combo é esse, velho? Foda. Opa! Ah, eu sempre uso o poder na hora errada, velho. Incrível isso. Morre logo. Pronto? Acabou? Beleza. Será que já dá pra gente upar alguma habilidade? Deixa eu ver. Epa! Ah!
A man and a woman.
Falei, velho. Os dois mortos. É isso, os lobos comeram.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Olha o pente aí. Vai pegar o pente?
So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. He said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found
Eu
what we were
achei.
searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Oh, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Caramba, o cara tava com ciúme possessivo em cima de uma prostituta. Caraca, o cara tem que rever essa vida dele, viu?
Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Vamos lá entregar o pente, né? Jogo bonito, hein? E a gente vai queimar esse castelo. Oh, se vamos. Caramba, esses animais. Olha, tem um azul com verde ali. Caramba. Caramba, que da hora. Por onde é a entrada? Aqui. Você aí, dama.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Ela eu encontrei. A vida dela, aí já é outra história.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
É isso. Final triste, final triste. A gente tem que ver os pontos de habilidade.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Veil counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Olha
I
aí.
mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will.
O negócio é ser doido, menina.
And thank you again.
Vai ter a guerra. A guerra vai pipocar aí. E vamos nos nossos pontos de habilidade. Cadê? Aqui. Habilidades. Nossa, a gente precisa aprimorar essas habilidades. Elas estão muito fracas. Epa, o que é isso aqui? Caramba! Invoca um enorme pilar de fogo que queima todos os inimigos atingidos pelas chamas. Enquanto também restaura parcialmente os PV do Clive. Olha só. É 1695. Eu vou nessa ou eu melhoro essas? Ah, eu junto pra comprar essa pra aprender essa habilidade? Ou eu aprimoro as que eu já tenho? Olha aí, né? Olha aí. Ah, acho que eu vou aprimorar as que eu já tenho. Aqui. Ih. Só sobrou 228. É isso. Ó, tem mais espaço pra cá, então dá pra aprender mais coisas, hein? Assim espero. O cachorrinho. Pera aí. O cachorrinho. O cachorrinho. O cachorrinho. Boa, vamos lá, vamos lá. Lá pra cima. Ué, por onde a gente vai? Será que é por ali? É, por ali mesmo. Vambora então. Aí você fica na sua, viu, rapaz? Uma ameaçada, né? É sempre bom. Prados Reais. Reúnam-se na capela abandonada. Vambora, vambora, vambora. Pegar isso aqui. Boa. Pesado o portão, hein? Cadê o povo? Bora pra guerra.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Cara, que castelo bonito. E esse gelo atrás, caramba! Sensacional. Caramba, que prédio bonito. Caramba, que lugar bonito. Casona, hein? Ah, a gente tá no véu.
Cheer up, you two.
Casa dos Bel Prazeres.
Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
É, a gente concorda.
Doesn't seem very private.
Que isso? Vai pagar e não vai usar?
So then, how do we proceed?
Ha.
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
E você falhou. E agora a gente vai tentar de novo.
If the mother crystals truly are the cause of the blight.
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
We might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Ok, vamos lá. Ih, viagem rápida até lá? Ok, cabeça do Draco. Você chegou ao momento crucial da história. Se prosseguir, não poderá voltar. Quer continuar? É óbvio, pô. Vambora. A gente tá aqui pra isso. Vambora, vamos pra guerra, pô. Estamos aqui pra isso. Caramba, o gelo ilumina a cidade. Que da hora.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate the city guard doesn't take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
Won't be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Cara, tá no foda-se, né? Se o plano não der certo, foda-se, a gente inventa na hora. Beleza, vambora. Vamos nessa. Caraca, que lindo! Foi o que ela disse. Vazio, só tem os ratos só. Vambora, vambora, vambora. Ih, rapaz. Ó, aquele ali, ó, tem que ser o primeiro a morrer. Porque ele é mago. Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Opa! Sai, 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 sai daí! Boa! Valeu, falou. Boa.
They never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
A gente mata todo mundo, velho. Se a gente for pra cima, tem pra ninguém. Bora. Ué, e aí? Que não dá pra eu passar? Agora dá.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Caramba, gente pra caramba, hein? Cadê? Cadê os magos? Tem magos? Tem magos? Tem magos? Não? Vai. Boa. É isso. Ih, rapaz. Sempre tem um gigante, né? Sempre. Caramba, cada hora eles têm um martelo maior. Cada hora.
More insects come to be squashed. You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Caramba.
To the talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Não, cara, eu tô usando os poderes. Nossa, que... Nossa, errei a esquiva. Toma. Caramba. Bora, gente, todo mundo atacando aqui, pô. Vambora. Boa. Bora, gente, todo mundo ataca, pô. Já era pra esse cara. Eu sou foda. Ih, rapaz. Caramba!
There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Caramba! Nossa! O dano que ele tá me dando. Caramba, tá fazendo eu gastar todas as poções, pô. Toma, essa esquiva perfeita. Toma. Toma. Vai, 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 vai. Nossa. Caramba! Vai! Boa! Caramba, o tanto de vida que a gente precisou usar aqui. O cara era forte, hein? Vambora, vambora. Já era, virou pó.
Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Vamos nessa. Tem espaço pra ficar com dó na guerra não, pô. Vambora.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cares. Oh, breathe deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Sid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Vamos nessa. Vou pegar um negocinho aqui. Mais um aqui. Vambora. Mais um. Bem aqui. Epa.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You said you could call her Isabel.
Nossa, quase que eu não acerto.
If ever there was a reason to up sticks.
Nossa, foi mal, menina.
Fuck me. Those guards at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
E aí? Por onde? Ué, por que não dá pra passar por ali? Opa! Vambora, vambora, vambora. Tadas. Ih, rapaz.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
Ó lá. Vai dar ruim aí, quer ver? Nem ferrando. Sempre acontece com alguém.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Boa, boa, boa. Peraí, só fazendo um negocinho aqui. Vambora. Caraca! Lugar bonito. É o quê? Brado de batalha. Alguns oponentes usaram a habilidade Brado de batalha para se revigorarem, melhorando o desempenho em combate. Procure o ícone de lutinha ali e tente derrotar o oponente antes que ele possa causar mais dano. Beleza. Cadê? Vambora, vambora, vambora. Toma. Ah, você aqui. Não, não, vai no outro, você é louco, sai daí! Cara, sai daí, cara! Não é pra alocar nele, não! Oh. Tá maluco? Nossa, velho. Aí eu fiquei puto, hein? Nem era naquele cara que eu queria alocar, velho. Tava alocando no cara errado. E agora, é por onde? Bradog, mostra o caminho aí. Boa. Vambora, vambora, vambora. Ué. Ah, por aqui. Caramba, esse negócio parece um labirinto aí. Caixinha aqui. Você não vai falar que não é por aqui, né? É brincadeira. Não é por ali. Opa! Boa, dano em área. Boa. Ô menina, você não ajuda na batalha não, pô? Até o cachorro ajuda, mano. Aqui. Pô. E é foda, né? Só vendo o negócio aqui rapidão. Pronto, vambora. Eita. Olha só quem tá aqui. Matar os pequenos primeiro? Vem, vem. Boa. Bora, todo mundo batendo agora. Vamos. Caramba, ele tem muita vida, velho. Caramba, que esquiva perfeita. Boa. Não, não era esse o poder que eu queria usar, velho. Era esse. Tchau. Vamos indo, vamos indo, vamos indo. Peraí, gente, deixa eu só ver um negócio aqui rapidinho. Aham, aham. Aham, aham. Rapidão, 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 rapidão. Ativa aqui. Aqui, aqui, aqui. Aham, aham, aham. Aham. Rapidão. 5 segundinhos. Opa, não foi? Aham, beleza. É isso, é isso, é isso, é isso. Pronto, vamos. E aqui, o que acontece aqui?
I see they replaced that wooden door with something a little more sturdy. On the count of 3.
Ih!
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Ha!
Once more.
Tá entortando.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now.
Caramba, pra ele só existem o 3 mesmo. Vamos indo, né? Opa, o negocinho aqui. Presa afiada.
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
Nada, vai estar aqui, pô. Confio. Que a gente já andou pra caramba pra chegar até aqui. Então tem que estar aqui. Opa! Olha aí. Se não está aqui.
There's no one about.
Caramba!
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Pô, mas é só pular. Vai, gente, é só pular.
You don't mean...
Aye, my little game of hide and seek with Bahamut ended here. A tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, you started it.
Caramba, foi ele.
How did you make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
Pô, gente, é só pular isso aqui, gente. Pelo amor de Deus. Ah, nossa, eu achei que tinha uma pedra aqui. Nossa. É, não dá mesmo não. Vambora. Caraca. Esse aqui dá pra pular. Ah. É óbvio, né?
There's something you two want to tell me?
Maybe later. Sick of Toggle. Stay down. Get a boy.
Toma.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate be here in the mines?
Are the two places connected somehow?
Caramba, que bonito, hein? Que bonito. Nem parece que a gente vai destruir, né? Opa, errei o botão. Eu sempre uso esse poder de forma errada, velho. Pelo amor de Deus. Volta! Eu não curto muito não esse poder aqui, velho. Sou mais o do fogo. Mas... Opa, tem um grandão ali. Opa! Boa! Caramba, quanto dano, velho! Aproxima, aproxima, aproxima! Dá espaço não, pô! Nossa! Caramba! Toma!
When I was in the Imperial Army, soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Can't say I saw anything like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Ah, certeza que vai ter algum guardião aqui, velho. Caramba, que lugar lindo. Mas certeza absoluta que vai ter um guardião aqui. Como eu tenho certeza.
Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
É, então a gente vai ter que matar, né? Olha só. Vem.
Ready, Clive?
Ah, sempre.
Always.
Boa. Caramba, quanto dano! Caramba! Boa! Bora, agora todo mundo bate. Caramba, 14 mil de dano. Cadê, cadê?
Where's he off to now? Clive, look out!
Como é que eu vou escapar disso? Assim. Ah. Que? Cadê? Vem. Ah, nem ferrando que eu tomei. Aproxima. Caramba. Bora, aproxima, aproxima. Não importa se tá no ar. A gente mata. Aprendi a usar o poder agora. Olha só. Tem que apertar o L3 e R3. Caramba! Toma! Que foda! Nossa! Boa! Tomamos! Toma! Vem! Toma, esquiva perfeita. Vai! Boa! É isso? Pô, não tem dragão que vai parar a gente. Cansou?
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move.
Ah, depois desse barulho todo.
A sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Ué, o cachorro e a mulher?
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Isso. Vambora. Mano, que lugar bonito. Ah, o tamanho desse portão, velho. Opa, eu sempre erro o botão, velho.
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Pô, você esperou chegar até aqui pra desistir, cara? Tem como mais não. Chegou aqui, vai. Arrumar um tempinho pra pegar um baú, né? Mais um negocinho aqui, poção. Coisa linda, coisa bela. E aí, podemos destruir já?
beautiful.
The heart of Sunbreak.
Caramba, não espero que seja destruída assim, né, cara? Numa espadada.
Well, that didn't work.
Invoca o grandão lá, pô.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff.
É, a gente não entende ironia.
Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
Ih, ele vai invocar. Toma.
That's more like it.
E aí, destruiu? Sim.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Ih, rapaz.
Sid!
Que?
Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
Caramba.
Not again. Where are you?
É agora ou nunca, cara. Ou invoca ou não invoca. Não vai invocar nunca.
Hold on.
Caraca.
Where the hell am I?
E aí, qual vai ser dessa vez? What the fuck, man?
I've been here before.
E aí?
You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. He's still alive.
Que?
are bleeding, one way or another.
Não tá conseguindo se libertar, né? Opa!
By the flames.
Que? Nossa, tirou muita vida. O ataque em área é muito bom. Sai! Opa, sai! Opa! Tá perigoso aqui. Caramba, conseguiu se libertar. Se isso pega, hein?
That power isn't yours. But this is mine.
Mostra pra ele o que é poder. Caramba! Nem ferrando que ele conseguiu invocar. Conseguiu.
I remember now. I have fire. I have breathed.
Vem! O quê? Ok, pô, eu sei os comandos pra... Ok, pô, eu sei os comandos pra jogar com ele. Já jogou antes. Toma. Olé! Caramba, acertou, hein? Vem. Olha isso, 14 mil de dano, 15 mil de dano. Como é que você foi parar aí atrás, cara? Quê? Esquiva chamejante. Usar o L enquanto seguro bolinha. A única maneira eficaz de escapar dos ataques de larga escala do tifão. Beleza? Nossa! Vem! Cara de frente! Nossa! Que isso? 44 mil de dano! Toma! Pesado. Ah, não aguentou, né? Não aguentou o real poder. Ih, tem alguém querendo roubar meu poder. Quer ver? Ih! Ih! Ih, rapaz, aí deu ruim. Aí deu ruim. Ih, ele absorveu o poder do outro? Então aquele é o principal, ataca o principal, pô. Caramba, em vez de atacar antes dele se transformar, né? Ih, rapaz. Ah, vem. Vem. Ih, ele não quer que chegue perto não, hein? Como é que escapava disso? Vem. Caramba, ele não deixa chegar perto dele, velho. Toma, esquiva no ar. Caramba, eu já sou gigante. Ele é o dobro do meu tamanho, velho. O triplo. Caraca. Toma. Cadê ele? Vai! Nossa, tomamos! Vai! Boa! Vamos aproximar, tentar aproximar dele. Ele ataca de longe, a gente ataca de perto. Boa! Toma. Bora. $420.000 de dano. Que isso? Toma. Vai. Vai, pressiona ele, pressiona ele, pressiona ele. Caramba! Toma esse gank, dama! Nem ferrando. A gente não lançou. Cadê aquela bola de fogo, pô? Ué? Ah, toma! Toma! Vai! Já era. Caramba! É isso, pô. Vambora, vambora, vambora. Que level a gente tá? Agora 23. Beleza. Caramba, que luta, viu? Essa voz aí do além quer aprontar pra cima da gente, viu?
Enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
Ah, soneca? Você não sabe o que eu fiz, cara.
All right. Oh.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
Que?
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him. Think again.
Que? Então era essa coisa que tava chamando a gente? Aquela voz na nossa cabeça? Que loucura aí!
One left. That'll do me.
Ah, não podia largar o cigarrinho, né? Padrão. Ah, passa o bico aí.
Try not to talk.
Clive.
Ah, tente não falar pra não estragar o momento, né?
For so long,
Da tragada.
I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Don't do this!
The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free.
Stop. Please.
I can think
none better than you.
Caraca. O que? Você já quer que eu teste meus novos poderes em você?
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
Ah, nem ferrando que a gente não vai ver que é o Joshua, velho. Tá todo mundo desmaiado. Não acredito nisso, velho. Ah.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner.
Aí, o cachorro reconheceu.
Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone. This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Bora, levanta a cabeça só um pouquinho. Olha, isso! Caramba!
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Que? Ele absorveu o demônio? Caramba! Ele se tornou receptáculo pro demônio. Enquanto isso, em alguma parte do mundo, eles invadiram a nossa base! O nosso esconderijo! Não!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
City's not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas? That won't be necessary.
Caramba! O cara lá que ficou puto. Se ele já tá a 7 palmos debaixo da terra, pô.